Hello? Oh, okay. Um, I said everything Friday, but uh, I'll maybe go a little more quickly through my family, on my mother's side, which is no coincidence. I don't believe at all. But my great grandmother channeled to my great aunt Gertrude many years ago. She started in 1945. My great aunt wrote a book called The New Age, and it came out in the 1980s, and it talked about electronic forces and a new way to live, and a lot of it was just what we talk about here, a lot of it about peace and love and all that stuff. And I it was hard to read some of it because it was all this electrical forces and I guess math or something. I don't know what it was. But anyways, I read beyond that, and then uh, I found that the person that she most talked about was Abraham. And that is also who Esther Hicks channels through. So I thought that was really interesting. And then uh, years later, recently, when my dad was passing, I found 3 books that my mom had. I had no idea that she had these books. And one is called The Science of Mind, and it's from like 1938, and it's the only copy it has. Okay. And there was a couple of quotes in here that was marked, so I'm going to read from that. But the great love of the universe must be one with the great law of its own being, and we approach love through the law. This, then, is the teaching, love, and law. As the love of God is perfect, so the law of God also is perfect. We must understand both. I thought that was really interesting with the, I believe in God, and some people, they believe in other things. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then another quote, there is one mental law in the universe, and where we use it, it becomes our law because we have individualized it. It is impossible to plumb the depths of the individual mind because the individual mind is really not individual, but is individualized. And it talks about things that you would never think back in those days, that they were talking about that. And then the next one, and that one was by Ernest Holmes. And this one is also by Ernest Holmes, and it's called This Thing Called You. I marked something here to read. Now this I thought was interesting, and there's a lot of quotes in here that are similar. I am a free soul. I am completely, positively, and eternally free. I am free from doubt, fear, or unhappiness today and forever. And you know that Janet teaches that here. And then I found one called Peace of Mind by Joshua Loth Liebman. And I'm going to start reading these books when I get the time. So anyways, I thought that was really interesting that she got into all that. And what's more interesting to me is that I ended up here. And I don't think it is a coincidence. I think that the universe told Maggie Avery, a good friend of mine, to go to Tools to Life, and she referred me there, and it was a 90-day program. It started changing my life. I had gone through a lot, and it really started changing my life around for the good. I was always negative. And then, after I was done with that, then the Morning Motivator came along, and Maggie told me about that, so I started that, and I've been here ever since. And of course, I love it. I look forward to it every day. And it has just, everything has been building and building. I'm becoming more aware of things. I also wrote a book, which I never thought I would do. I've always wanted to write a book, and it is about, I had a very dysfunctional childhood. I went into detail pretty much, and how I overcame adversity by using the different tools, and I did this all on my own. It was a lot of work for me, but anything I could find to help, I did to feel better. And of course now I love myself. I have confidence. I feel really good about myself. And see what else. um, I guess that's about it. um, just that, I really look forward to coming here every day. And Janet has just been amazing. I feel like we're sisters. And I would love to meet you sometime, Janet, and I love you.